Howard Hill sees a lot of death. As a funeral director, it's his job. But he's seeing a lot more of it now. And he told me that the death toll that's being reported isn't accurate. And he's right. 380. That's how many people the state says have died from COVID-19 in Connecticut. Except it isn't.
There are a lot of tests, I believe, that are not being done on deceased, who I believe have passed from the virus, but it's not counted.
Funeral director Howard Hill told Fox 61 people who've never had access to a coronavirus test are dying, many times at home, but they're not counted in the death total because the death certificate may list pneumonia or severe acute respiratory failure. That's what Lisa B. says happened to her stepdad, who died at Golden Hill Rehab in Milford.
We spoke with the medical examiner's office and gave them a description of his symptoms, the high fever, pneumonia, and the difficulty breathing. They wanted to try to locate his body so that he could be tested.
But his body had already been cremated.
The medical examiner's office informed us that the death certificate would be changed from acute respiratory distress to acute respiratory distress / suspect COVID-19.
And getting a death certificate changed once it's issued is no easy task. Death certificates are signed by the medical examiner, the physician who pronounced the person dead, and the town clerk before being submitted to the Department of Health. Howard told Fox 61 he rented a refrigerated truck that can store 40 deceased. And though he's picking up more bodies than he's accustomed, his professionalism hasn't changed.
Every person is treated with the utmost dignity and respect and concern. And that extends from the deceased all the way through to the families in the community.
Howard owns predominantly African-American funeral homes in Hartford and Bloomfield. He intimately knows the disproportionate toll this has taken on the Black community.
There are typically some underlying health conditions such as heart disease and diabetes that are fairly routine. And they're saying that the virus attacks those who have underlying health conditions. So I have a great concern.
Howard's selflessness shining through, concern for his community at a time when he should be grieving his own fallen hero.
You're going to work. You're in your office. You're doing the job. How are you holding up?
Me, I'm running on adrenaline right now, Matt, just to be honest with you. And what I didn't tell you, I failed to tell you, was that last week we buried my dad. He lived for 94 years, and he was a great man. Helped me to get started in business, and he helped me to create a foundation so that I can build this business. And I had to reduce the number of people that came to his service because of the executive order, because of this COVID-19, and it just completely broke my heart.
And Howard, no doubt your dad is proud of you, and so are we. Howard has had to suspend his traditional funeral services for families, but now it's all being made available online. For the Fox 61 News, I'm Matt Karen.